So first off, damn, that sucked. Um, Today we did an 18-hour bus ride, maybe even closer to 19. Um, we left Salt Lake City probably one something, maybe closer to two last night, and got our hotel about 8:30, I think. So we got booted off. Uh, yeah, that's it's the long bus rides are literally the some of the hardest part of my job, and the one thing that is really, really trying and testing, and makes me question my life choices. Um, Anything else fine? I can handle the months out of suitcase, that whatever. But it's just being stuck on a bus for that long because it's purely a waste of day. I can't really edit. I can't sit in the back, with the bus bouncing around, try to set my laptop, get work done. Essentially it's just to watch movies and try to sleep. Um, so a lot of times we're sitting in your bunk. Hence why there's no filming for today, because you'd have 15 hours of me in my bunk going, just trying to sleep and me bored out of my gourd, and about 2 hours of me watching the Avengers Age of Ultron because it was on the satellite. Uh, but anyway, so had a couple questions, or at least one question I think I recall. Someone wanted to know how people were on the bus, and buses sleep up to 12. I think we're running about 10 on all of our buses. That gives us basically two extra bunks, and we call one of them a junk bunk, which throw bags and stuff. Keeps all the backpacks in the back lounge. And then we have an extra bus for the double driver. So like on a long drive, we picked up another driver, so guys could swap out and be legal and legit, and not fall asleep when they're driving for 18 hours. Yeah, so there's that. I do have one cryptic message about something about SR. I have no idea what the heck that is. Somebody wants to talk to me about something about SR. If you guys have a clue what the hell that means, let me know. Only thing I think was sound reinforcement, but it's somebody being cryptic online. So, what else? Yeah, I think there's more questions if I recall. Oh, someone wanted to know about how to get a gig with Def Leppard. Work for an opening act. That's how I got my gig. I have no idea. Like, really getting jobs in the industry in general, it's pretty kind of haphazard. You basically got to know somebody, and be the right place at the right time. There's really no school for any of this stuff. There's no job applications. I'm actually shocked that somebody actually wants me to give them a resume, because I just say, well, this is what I've worked for. That's really all that matters. That's either good enough or it's not. But we do have, I think that was one woman's been inquiring on a couple posts about working for the band, and we do actually have somebody who does all the laundry and takes care of all the backstage stuff. So that's actually a full-time gig, and she's employed. So we're not currently hiring. Sorry. What else do people want to know here? Let's see. Sorry, watch me while I look, go through questions on YouTube. Oh, yeah, actually, somebody wanted to know what makes one shed better than the other. Typically, with any venue, there's variables. They're all designed differently. There are a few that are similar out there, but as far as technical aspect and things going in from a crew guy perspective, it's like a space. If there's plenty of wing space, it means easier for for the tech guys on either side of the stage to get set up. If there's proper room to hang a PA properly, that makes a big deal. Some of the sheds, like the roof stops right at the line of the stage, which means the PA has to be upstage a little more, which means it throws everything else upstage. And dock space is a big deal. Some venues have only space for 2 trucks at a time, or you have to forklift everything out of the truck or ramp everything down, which slows the load in and load out process quite a bit. And then you throw the sound issues as well. Some places sound great, some places just plain don't. A lot of the arenas weren't built for concert venues; they're built for basketball and hockey, so they're not designed to necessarily sound good. They're designed to bounce sound around and make it loud. Some have obviously been gone through and done some treatment, and they're better than others, but it's kind of part of the deal. One of the reasons that Salt Lake sounds so good is that it's a really, really big stage, so there's plenty of room to work. The roof overhangs the PA or the stage just enough where you actually hang the PA out front, So you can actually have the band all the way to the front of the stage, and basically everything kind of shoots forward because the PA is not in sort of the box at all. I think when we bounce around inside, it actually sounds relatively quiet on stage, by comparison to other venues. For like Rick, it means his mix is cleaner. He's not contending with a bunch of stage noise in his ears, so it definitely makes the show a little easier, more relaxed. And then for just crew guys' perspective, it's a huge loading dock. It makes the loadout so simple, so easy, just really quick. That and the band's done 6 sold out shows there in a row, which is awesome. So the crowds there are just spectacular. So hence that's why we like that venue and why some places are better than others. What else was I asked recently? Sorry, I'm just catching my questions here. Any dates for Europe next year? I don't know. I know rumors, all that stuff, but there has been nothing confirmed that I'm privy to. So I can't give you guys a yay or anything. I do know we're touring next year. It should be a good sized tour. Past that, we'll see. I'm hoping to go to Europe. I mean, I want to go, everywhere. My goal in life is to fill that passport up and go to a place I haven't been, or and go back to a place I have been. But as far as Europe goes, hopefully, we'll see. Was it a mind feck to go from acoustic to electric, going from old gig to rig? Yes, no. It wasn't too bad. My last job was acoustics for 10 years, and I've got a pretty good decent computer mind, I guess. So it wasn't too complicated to wrap my brain around how it works. And I was lucky enough where I had most of the summer in 2011 to basically shadow the other tech and learn the rig and learn the gig. So by the time I took over, it was fine. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still picking up quirks and still learning things all the time. And it's part of the job, but it wasn't that complicated. I think for a lot of people, it's intimidating with electronics. The thing is with the acoustic kit, the worst thing that happens, it just sounds bad. Like a lug comes loose and the tom or snare drum just sounds crappy for a second until you can fix it, or just kind of mediocre for the day. Electric's a little more razor wire because they either work or they don't, and when they don't work, it can be a big deal. So that's a little more of the issue with me, is just that the stress level can be higher, but it wasn't too bad. How did I get my job there? I worked for the opening act and they hired me. What else was I asked recently? No questions there. I know, it's so very exciting watching me look through YouTube questions. Well, that might actually be it for questions for a little while. So that's it today. Once again, this day sucked. I hate long bus rides. I'd rather have days of flights and airports and hopscotch around the world than dealing with long bus rides. I just feel like you get nothing done. It's a complete waste of a day. That being said, go to work tomorrow, a couple more days, a day off, and then lovely. My cable's just starting to move on its own. I guess the battery must be low. Anyway, so one couple more days left going on, and I'm gonna head home, and then the great re-prep and repack for South America. And with that, I shall see you guys tomorrow.